Well, well, well. Look who it is many times on the same screen. Okay, hello everybody. I see Royal PETA has already kicked us off with that gifted sub. Vasseral, welcome in. I am in the middle of setting up the technical bits of this right now because I've been at school all day in, let me say, some very constructive meetings. Yes, I am so much smarter today after a Friday's worth of group meetings than I was at the beginning of the day. I mean, I can't think of a better use of my day 3 days before students arrive than meetings. I sure don't have anything else I'd like to be doing, in my room. Anyway, if you know, you know. All right, so let's get this thing set up. Clearly, first goal, I want to get the draft board on the screen. We're going to knock out our dailies, play the game for a little bit. We've still got 44 minutes until the draft kicks off. So we do have some time. I do just want to make sure real quick, though, that everything is working properly. So let's do it. Who do we see, though? Who's already hanging out here? We've got Zovian, Luke, and Uzua on the YouTube side. So how's it going? We got Amtf, Zuvarius. We've got Zalk, Royal PETA. Oh, wait, Zalk is not going to be able to make it today. Okay. Well, well, well. Good to know. I'm going to try to find someone to replace you. No worries. If we can't replace you, we will just have your match be a forfeit, which won't be the biggest deal ever. So as of right now, you are the 5 seed. So let me get this set up first. I'm leaning towards, well, we'll see. Well, we can look at this. So if we look, I don't know if you guys can see what I see. I'm not going to mess with worrying about it right now. But, no worries, dude. Take care of your personal stuff. That is important. So Ace, is Ace around? If Ace is around, it's your lucky day, Ace. We'll see. At Ace. Yep. Are you around to take his spot? Alright, well, we'll try. We'll give it the old college try, It's all you can do. In the meantime, that looks like a success. So here's our band screen. That looks good. Here is the draft board. We don't spend a ton of time on this on the actual stream, but it's there. We will spend a bunch of time on this page. And we've got the new... per request, we've got the band units, Lego Pants doing God's work again, got the band units moved over to the right-hand side of the screen, so we can always see who's banned while picks are happening. That was a very commonly asked question last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all 8 people are on there. What's up, Mog? Okay, so those screens are looking good. We got the matchup snapshot, of course, like always. So this is looking good. Spreadsheet. I mean, Lego Pants makes a spreadsheet. I just knocked my pillow on the floor. Lego Pants and his spreadsheets are always on point. So we take those wins. Let's see now about the game. Because I'm gonna go ahead and start on my phone today. Checking my battery. Maybe I won't do that. We're going to save that battery life for the actual tournament. So let's get the emulator booted up. Let's get that emulator booted up. There, this is, it's top level gameplay, starting emulator. Oh, they're dropping that Tower of Fantasy ad on me too. Uh-huh. Trying to entice me into some Tower of Fantasy. Are you, BlueStacks? Not today. Not today. All right, let's get this on there. Mog Rules, thank you for the Amazon Prime for 10 months. 10 months. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Selling, thank you for following on Twitch. Welcome to the channel. Great to have you guys. let's get War of the Visions going. For snacks today, we will be snacking on some peanut M&Ms. Never a bad time, peanut M&Ms. Okay, Matinka asks, maybe I'm a tad early by asking this, but when are you doing a refresher on the elemental tier list? Honestly, I've just been waiting for if we're going to get a global original unit, because that will impact the list, I think. So I've thought about it because all of the dark units that I was kind of waiting for have arrived. So I think dark is pretty elevated right now. But not like, I was thinking we'd already know. I kind of felt like by now we would know what that global unit was going to be, but we don't. You know, here we are with kind of a dead week that I did not anticipate. So it'll be just maybe like a week or two. I get an elemental tier list out. I can tell you dark is going to be up there. If it's a wind unit, wind will be quite up there. Especially if it's like a wind Jaden. Think about the already powerful magic scaling units that wind has. Ooh, I gotta learn to swallow. That went down wrong. But like, if you could pair a like wind Jaden type unit with like a Marymore, with a Sottily, with a Halloween little Leela, you know, mix in a little Joom, that is really a potent wind magic team. So wind could be in a very good spot. I think fire's weak. Lightning feels really good. Earth feels kind of weak. Probably not as weak as let's collect our prizes real quick. We'll do 4 ticket pulls. Yeah. Wait, did we not get more tickets today? I guess not. We'll do 2 ticket pulls then. Don't you dare give me a gold. Actually, please give me a gold book. No. No. It just can't do it. It's like, here's Murmur and an in-rank vision card. Great. I do get 2 shards, though. That's something. Yeah, Physalis from FFBE. I've been hearing that floated around a lot. Definitely a possibility. Yeah, wind. It's like wind does not need more limited time love. I would agree with that. Wind is so strong, but so much of wind's strength is definitely limited. Sottily being a nice exception to that, right? Sottily is a permanent unit. That's good. And Joom is going to rerun a lot. But gosh, like Halloween Little Leela, Halloween. Winter Luartha, you know, you got to be Christmas in time. So that is the weakness of wind, is it's hard to get at. Or harder to get at than other thing. Fire with a new vision card would be great. I just don't see it. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope it is fire. I hope it's fire or earth. Fire or earth would be what I pick. I think water is good. Like, water is good if you have the very top end of it. I'm talking Celis, Asterius, literally anything else is really good. For PvP. Obviously, I'm talking about PvP here. PvE is a whole different story. Like, fire is very good PvE. If you have it, you know, like, you got Rain, who just got a huge PvE buff. You have so much chaining, especially now that Valentine's Ildira, who is not a Valentine's Day unit in Global. She's, you know, a permanent unit. She's super good chainer. King Mont is pretty decent at it. Did I mention Rain? Yeah, I did. You have, Classy Glassy got that 3-hit magic attack that caps on damage a lot if you could set her up. You have a lot of good fire options. Now, and Luke brings up a really interesting point. And actually, it could be right. Like, if they are going to do a different element than Wind Global First unit, what Luke is saying is that they could be giving Lucia a master ability too, and then the whole map thing was just for that and to fool me, right? And to fool us all, you know, because we all know that Intern Coon loves to drop those tricks. You know, he's a prankster. Yeah, he likes to play the jokes. Hybrid element would be super interesting. Like, super, super interesting. I don't even know how I feel about it. I would have to see the kit. In theory, I think it's cool. But what does it mean? Like, is Sakura hybrid? No, she's light, but she does have some lightning stuff. Just like how all arithmeticians, I believe all, most, I think they all have holy, right? Like, the arithmeticians have height-based holy in their kit. So, like, are they hybrids? No. Like, Ildira's a water unit with a light element attack. So that's cool that she has options for that. But, yeah, I'm more with Luke. I'm more with Luke on this one. He says he's all about hybrids, but let's wait till, like, year 5, year 6. Let's play out elementals for a while, like a year or 2 more. Then maybe roll in some hybrid stuff. I'm down with that. Another unit like Sakura would be great. Sakura's really good. And she's cool. Like, she's different enough that nobody, like, that she's not like mainstream meta. But if you want a unit that will just obliterate Dark, Sakura. That girl murders Dark. Yeah, Laxus. Someday in our dreams, we will get a UR Strike Esper. I don't know why we don't have one. I mean, you can always just run Odin, I guess, but that's not Strike. Odin's just great on everything. Strike Espers are kind of non-existent. I mean, you got your MR ones, right? But yeah, now Mask makes a good point, right? Like, Sakura's strength does not lie in her hybridness. Sakura's strength definitely lies in her light element. And that's why she crushes Dark so hard, right? She also has those buffs. Like, her defensive buff, that elemental one, is super useful. Where is my camera? I just bumped my desk and my camera shook. Okay, it looks like it didn't knock it off the screen. But her buffs definitely were not to her lightning side. She's not exactly a terror on the lightning. What's up, Reset? Yeah, my week was good. I'm definitely tired. Like, this was the first full week of 8 to 3:30s. And I mean, let's be real. I got home at 4:30. 8 to something or others of the week. And even though we didn't have kids, my body was not used to that. Like, my feet hurt, which is, this job requires a lot of sitting. Being at a school out in public requires more standing and moving about, which, yeah, my body's like, what are you doing? Okay, hold up. Are we averaging 3 swords a swing right now? They are averaging, wait. What is this fight? Guys, wait. They've used 12 attacks for 36. 12, 24, 36. 5th grade math. Just nailed it. Okay, now, we've used 5 attacks for 15. 5, 10, 15. Let's do the math together. We're both doing perfect. No one has lost. Oh, I can't swing into this. Ultimos did the right thing right here. I'm not ruining this on stream. It's a Dark wall. We should do well. We typically do good against Dark. Ragnarok has a few less trophies than us, so we need to win to maintain our top 10 spot. Oh, I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm not touching that on stream. My stream luck in Guild Wars is, it's so bad it's limited. 1 + 1 = 2. Last time I checked, that's pretty close, right? The hell? Guys, my arena team was so good. Yeah, it was so good, they were like, gone, deleted. 0 plus my arena team equals 0. Okay. Apparently I was using an ice team. I don't remember using an ice team. Okay. We got 30 minutes. What the heck is... Guys, I had a... This team... Look, I might have been messing with this in my meetings today. I'm not going to say that I did or I didn't, but I might have. And I might have made a full dark team. I didn't touch my ice team. I don't know why it was on ice and why my ice team is deleted. But this was done. Dang it. Now I got to remember what I was doing. Okay, this card's not a bonus yet. I'll still use it. Yeah, Thanos snapped it. Riser, I don't know what that's not. I don't know what that is. Your Trust Stones got snapped? Oh, that would be... I'd be super tilted. You know, I might just use... You know what I'm going to do? This isn't done. The magic is really good. The missile attack... Yeah, I'm going to use Garvel's card instead of that one for now. And then I'm going to have Helena use her card. This is what I want to do. So at least I'm doing a different thing than I did before. Joker will use his card, which does not synergize very well with what I'm doing. So let's have Joker use something else. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. I like this. Okay, I think we're looking good here. We've got magic attack up, light resist, dark attack, accuracy, agility. This is sexy. Yeah, I like this. Okay, then we'll secondary slot this. We will secondary slot Joker's card. And we will secondary slot... Oh, I don't know. Maybe a little this. Boom. The accuracy doesn't stack, but that's okay. Alright. Mashiri doesn't count. She never hurt me. Mashiri did hurt me. Fina in the middle. Zato. Hold on, let me build her. Let me put their gear on. We'll go anti-light. I want to just boost Fina. Big damage. And I'll give her... Let's try this. Joker. I will give you... I think I'm just going to give you that. Honestly, let's not proc a bunch of BS light reflex stuff. Let's go defense pin. And let's go... Yeah, it's 30. That's pretty good. And the 195 attack is also good. Let's go Bells. I actually don't have a very good Trustmaster setup right now for 2 mages. I typically only been running 1. So it kind of puts me in a weird spot here. But... let's try... We'll go Spirit Pin. This is a... You know, that's silly. Let's actually go... What might be a better build... I think I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go with this on Helena. And then go with... Ooh, no, I'm going to go... No. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go... Accuracy on Helena. And give her... I do have this stoned out. This will give her a nice agility buff for the group. Although the accuracy buff would be good too. Fina's buff is fantastic. So what buff are you having her use? Because I have... This will be my first time using Fina. Ever. This one? Oh, God. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. Okay, Fina. There you go. Great. Let me check her agility, though. She's 101. 97, that's trouble. 109. I need to make Helena faster. Okay, Helena. New plan. Go fast. Perfect. Perfection. And then I want you to equip. You know what? If I'm fighting light teams, it's not a bad option. I can also do paw. Nah, let's do this. I'll go light resist. Is this as bad as I feel like it is? Darth Studicus, thank you for the Amazon Prime for 2 months. If she hurt you, why didn't you D-tier her? Well, there's jokes there. There's jokes there. $102. 101. 109. Perfect. Oh. You know what? I'm going to leave that on because it has trust stones on it. I don't want to dick with messing them around. We'll do that. That's unfortunate. Now, I want Fina. Let's just see what she does. I'm just going to run this once. You can leave comment on, I suppose. Why is everything off? I actually don't want that on, so that's good. But, like, everything I have... I was doing some... Oh, I was having her raise her... I was having her use TMRs in auto groups like Raise Her Faith and stuff. That's why. Okay. Let's see where she uses that. I definitely want that skill on. Oh, I remember. I was having her try to solo brutal multi-quest by spamming Law of Geo-Absorption, but she runs out of spells. Yeah, okay. I want to see her skill order priority, how it works. I'll even turn her TMR on. It's stupid to do that, but I just want to see. Helena, I want you to come into her, so I want you to cast this. Good. Joker, what are you set up with here? Yeah, looks good. Let's run it. We're just doing our dailies. Like, I'm spending a lot of time to, like, do a daily quest. Okay. Here we go. This is a spicy team. Yeah, and see, Zato, I agree with both statements. Laziness is greater than efficient TMRs? Check. She's got too many buffs, use her TMR buff anyway? Check. I just want to see how her AI works. Basically, I put my TMRs with trust stones that I'm going to use in my Guild Wars team. And the rest of them suck. Okay. Joker's going to go buff. Great. Stern's going to buff. Helena, whoops. Well, Helena ruined it. That buff is so good. That buff is insane. Like, it's crazy. This person's team is not set up well. Well, I can't speak to their build, but their movement and buff order was worse than mine, and mine was busted. Alright, now let's see what this does to Fina. She has a high spirit build and her dark buff on. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Counterattack. Alright, Fina, do it. Dystopia. It's a dystopian future for you, Black Rose Helena. You're dead. You're dead. Get out of here. You're dead. Oh man, Joker shrugged that off. Joker did not care about that hazard render, and unfortunately for Stern, he's going to care a lot about what Dark Fiend is doing to him right here. Yeah, a lot. Too much, in fact. Okay. That's a GG. This team wasn't like a good test. But we did learn a little. A little. Get her, Joker. Shoot her. Nope. Shoot that buff again. So that's good to know. That hurt. But this will hurt more. It's good to know that Fina prioritizes that buff so hard. Because I think it's her best buff. Okay. Zato, you've never seen her use her TMR? Nice. Michael, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. Saga, welcome to the church. Spending a couple hours of your birthday. Michael, happy freaking birthday, dude. Thank you for always being here, Michael. Thank you for supporting the channel. That's your 23rd gifted sub. So, happy birthday to Michael tonight. And then Starlion, what's going on? 11 months. Whoops, I'm not ready to push that button yet. 11 months of Amazon Prime. Thank you for always dropping that Amazon Prime in here. Appreciate y'all. Okay. A light evade team. This is what I wanted to fight. Okay. Tournament starts in 18 minutes. So, well, the draft starts in 18 minutes. Let me see what, we've got 6 participants so far. Now, we know Zalk is not going to be able to make it. So, we might get Ace in, or Zalk's spot might just be a loss, which it is what it is. If that happens, it happens. There we go. This is what I wanted. This is the movement I wanted. Lots of accuracy. Lots of resist. Oh! Skylac gives a tier 1 sub. Sandrooster, welcome to the church. Skylac, thank you for gifting the sub. Let's go. Alright, we got a hype train going. A Friday Night Fights hype train action. Okay. So far, so good. Helen is out of things to do. That's okay. Let's see what this accuracy looks like. Okay, that's a double hit and she hit them both. Very good. She absolutely just obliterated that Starlight Elena. Like, Starlight Elena was here and then she was not here anymore. Now, I don't know how that, like, person is built necessarily. I feel like Joker, I might have some weird stuff turned on and off for Joker. No, he just knew, wait, never mind. He just knew that Helena was about to drop a 10k bomb on Locke's head. So that's why. That Yuna got looked at and she disappeared. Locke, what do you got? Alright, I mean, you got a pummel, but you're dead to damage distribution. That hurts. What a way to go. What a way to go. I feel like I need to turn something else on for Helena. I don't know. Like maybe another TMR buff? Yeah, she just used a basic dark. She was like, dark. Have some dark. Devilman Kazuma, thank you for dropping your Amazon Prime sub. Welcome to the church, my friend. Here's a dark and light team. Let's swing at that. Herrick, you think Dark Fiend is an instant ban today? Probably. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of times the bans end up being like people come with a plan in mind and will ban things that they think counter their plan. So a lot of times that's what we see banned. And Elena. Elena's banned. Like, Elena just gets banned. And so does, like, Esther and Cloud a lot of times. Especially Cloud if people are thinking about running light evade. Yeah. We'll see if we get the... I wonder about the new units, though. Does Sottily get a ban? Does, gosh dang it. The girls whose name I cannot remember. Ice Archer? Eliza? Does Eliza pick a ban? I doubt it. And if Eliza doesn't pick up a ban, I think Ice could be in for a good time. Like, I could see Ice having a lot of luck. Dark Fina feels really good to me. Like, I know this is like rank 5000 arena, but her setup is really easy. like, her main buff is super simple to play around. I mean, it took 5 seconds. We set it up. She seems to do a lot of damage. At least Helena gets to do her buff twice here. We're hella accurate. Let's see her range. I believe she's channeling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. Garvel's going to limit break her. Let's see what this does. She's got a high spirit anti-dark build. Yeah, it didn't do much. And she auto-healed herself. Oh, she was putting her re-raise buff on. Nice. So her buff order is really good, too. Oh, Ruinja. Helena had a non-elemental attack ready to go. Well, that's... Oh, gosh. Garvel just coming out here reflexing things. Black Rose Helena got one shot by that. Oh, my goodness. Yuna, you've got work to do. Francesca, good evening to you, Starlit Francesca. SV, good evening. Oh, man. That is quite dystopian, Yuna. You have been dystopian. Devastation. Yup. Devastation, indeed. Joker, you in range? Or do I have all your skills off? Yeah. Might have some skills off. Or you're just not in range. Can't see, so... Ooh, a little healing right there. Okay. Smile practice. Let's see if we can one-shot her through the shell. Oh, yeah. 6,800 is enough to kill the Yuna. She does not have a bunch of HP. Okay, 13 minutes. Let me check. Like, who is not in yet? Who are we waiting on? We've got... AMTF, are you in the stream? Let's see here. So sign up link. We should be we need Cop. Cop is in. Caisson. Okay, Caisson's not here. Caisson will get in here. So basically all we're waiting on is Caisson and then to see if Ace is going to sub. So AMTF, if you're here, and I don't know, Caisson is in. Okay, so now everybody who's supposed to be here is here. Good. I'm sorry, I could have had a fight going while I was doing that research, guys. That's my bad. Good morning to you, Blitter Blossom. Hello, hello. Guys, maybe I'll play. If Ace doesn't show up, maybe I'll play in the draft. Yeah, that's what. Okay, now I just said Sakura obliterates Dark. Let's see. Let's see if she does. I'm going to play as Ace. Not as Ace. I'm going to play as Zulk. I'm Zulk. I mean, Zulk's here. Mystery player Zulk. Oh gosh. This has got to be fate. I say I'm going to play as Zulk and my game crashes. Okay, let's switch to the phone. Let's just get onto the phone now so we don't have to mess with that later. So, boop. There you can see our participants. I need to sign up. Watch this. I'm in. Did I get in? Did that work? I've never signed up for one. I don't know. Hold on, participants. This is Zulk. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was still logged. Oh, I bet I know what happened to my arena teams. I closed my phone, but I did not log out of the game, so I think it just bugged it. Like, I logged into the emulator while I was logged into my phone. I think it deleted everything I was doing. That makes sense. Because it kicked me to the login screen. Here, I can put this up. Boop. There we go. Let me finish my dailies. What else do I have to do for dailies now? It's different. Oh, I got to do... Not challenges. I got to do Chocobo and Friends, I believe. Elton, first time catching this live. Welcome, Elton. I'm happy to have you. The ban process is really fun, Hitsu. I agree. if everybody who's playing tonight is here, I would ask that you be ready. Like, let's try to keep it flowing. Have your plan in place. You know, don't take 79 years to pick and ban, please. My mind can't take it tonight. Looking at you, cop. Looking at you. Don't make me call the cops on cop. Don't make me call the timer cops on WoTV cop. It's only your 59th draft finals. Is Cop the most experienced top 8 drafter? Oh, I still need to do lots of stuff. I gotta do a story mission. Okay. I still haven't done the new story yet. We'll get there. I kind of want to watch it, so I didn't do it at work. And that's the only time I've really been playing this week. Okay, so there we go. And I swear I did my summons. I did my Gil summons. I remember doing my Gil summons. I just didn't do this one, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Man, playing on a phone is way worse. Okay. Thank God this is an auto tournament. AMTF, I'm sorry. I saw your question in the Discord. You asked what's the order of the matches. I will show you in just a second. I'm going to set that up right now. So I will show all of that. Tournament starts in 8 minutes. Let's go over that stuff. Let me just finish my dailies here. Now that I'm playing in the tournament. And I earned my way in. I'm not going to win. Let me just say, you want to fight me in the first round. It's going to be good for you if you fight me in the first round. Let me just put it like that. My team's going to be awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, all right, let me set this down. Let's look at the things. So if I put this on the screen, let me get the seating right. So I'm going to put this up. Let's go with... Okay, number 1 seed is Cop. So Cop will be the first pick ban. So let's put him top. Next, Caisson is the 2 seed. So where's old Caisson? There he is. 2 seed for the Lightning Man. Maverick will be the 3 seed. So there we go. Willie is the 4. So bingo. We've got Scars as the 5. Then... it would have been Zulk, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself 8th seed. So what I'll do is lose to Cop in the first round. Great. Since I'm the alternate, I'll be 8th seed, which means AMTF will be 6. Sir Mccrane as the first alternate will be 7th. Me as the second alternate will be 8th. So there's your seedings. I will lock that in right now. So that means it looks like this. Do you guys see what I see? I don't know what went wrong, but we're good. The first match is Cop versus me. So match number 1. Yeah, change Zulk's names to me. Perfect. Yeah, Zulk couldn't make it, so I'm playing for Zulk. Okay, so first match is Cop getting his free win versus me. I'm going to play hard. Cop, I'm building a real team. I'm just saying it's not going to be good. I'm just not promising my team will perform well, but I'm going to try my best. But I have one thing in mind. If any of you ban my first pick, I'm going to be pissed. I'll just put it like that. Anybody bans Eileen, you're kicked out of Friday Night Fights. Okay, second match is Willie versus Scars. Third match is Caisson versus Mccrane. Fourth match is Maverick versus AMTF. So, AMTF, you are the 4th fight. If we look at the ban order, bans will go like this. And all this happens in match codes, if you're new, in the match codes channel. So first ban will be cop, and then it goes down the list to... I need to put... we need to reorder this. We could just do it in this order, I suppose. I messed up. I should have made myself the 5 seed. Do we have time to reorganize this? Yeah, I'm going to give myself that Champion of the Goddess title. If I win with Eileen, I deserve a brand new title. I'll tell you what. We need to rearrange this. So let me see if I know how to do that. I do. So let's make Zulk into me. I believe I do that right here. There was a problem. I don't have permission. Indie Earth with the raid. What's up, Indie? Coming in with a party of 20. What's up, Void people? The Void folks are here. I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is this. Lego is busy tonight. So, I don't believe I can edit this. Somebody else is in here, though, but I can't see who it is. Maverick, can you edit the sheet? Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm Zulk. So watch this. I'm going to... There's a way. Announcements log. Stations settings. Oh, that's my settings. Okay, I'm going to unregister. Okay, so I'm dropping from it. And that didn't do what I wanted. Let's just start. I'm just going to like... I know there's a way to like restart it. Gosh dang it. I've had to look this up before. How to restart a tournament on challenge. Settings tab. Just scroll down and look for advanced options, okay? I need the advanced options. Reset. Reset tournament. Okay, we're resetting. Something went wrong. For God's sakes. Settings. It's not going to let me reset, is it? Challenge.com is having difficulties today. Guys, we might just do it where I just drafted Zulk's position and we just run it. Yeah, I'll just delete it and we'll rejoin. That's what we'll do. Everybody who's playing is here, so I'm just going to delete it. I'm just going to create a new tournament. Okay, we're just going to make a new one. We're going to go again. Oh, Lego is here. No, me and Seed 8. Lego, me and Seed 8. Oh, it reset. The bracket reset, so I can edit this. Yeah. Okay. We need to rejoin. If you are playing tonight, I'm going to repost this link in Discord. Please join. Lego, welcome in. Can you, yeah, so if you could get me in seed numero 8. Basically, Zolk's out, I'm in. Yeah. Beautiful. Lego with the clutch show up at the last second. Boom. Lego always has to show up clutch at the last second, honestly. The spreadsheet god himself. Okay, it's 5:31. We will start the drafting process as soon as this is sorted. I don't have one loss. I have 0 losses. I've never played. Okay. So, let's check. Yeah, ban order looks right. Okay. So, let's... You guys ready? Cop, you ready to start us off? Francesca, you ready? All right, I'll start the YouTube video. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Orin J here with another War of the Visions video, and it is Friday afternoon. It is the final week of the no slashing draft, which means, or no slashing tournament, which means it's time for the top 8 draft. Now, as you see on the screen, we are about to start picks and bans. As soon as Cop is ready with that first ban, boom, you're going to see him start popping up on the screen. Big shout out to Lego Pants for the spreadsheet and Starlet Francesca for being the behind the scenes worker today. And notice that sneaky 8th seed person. We had a last second dropout, which means we had to go to the JV bench to find a scrub player to fit in that 8th spot, and that was me, and I'm happy to finally make my first varsity appearance and lose in the first round, probably. So, I will also be doing some picking and banning today. Expect to see Eileen figuring prominently into tonight's tournament. That's just all I'm going to say. If somebody bans her, I'm going to be upset. Okay, it looks like we are kicking things off, so let's get the bans rolling right away. Yeah, bans in this channel. Okay, first ban is in. That ban is Cloud. So Cop decides, I'm getting rid of an absolutely OP unit, and you can see that Cloud is a unit who has been banned in 3 previous tournaments, or picked really early. Actually, second pick twice in the Coastline Cup, actually slid all the way to 26th. Not sure how that happened, but Cloud is off the table in the tournament today. He's gone. Caisson with the second ban. Caisson, a very prominent Lightning player, decides to remove Oberon, a nemesis of the Lightning element, straight away. Oberon, this is his second ban. He was previously banned in the Worlds Collide Cup about 5 months, maybe 5 or 6 months ago. So that not a new person to the ban phase, but a first or second round pick whenever he has made it through. Starlight Elena, absolutely not a stranger to the ban phase. Starlight Elena is gone. She has been first picked or banned in every single top 8 draft. In every single one. That's insane. Willie will go ahead and ban Ibarra, doing me the biggest favor anybody could have done as somebody who has to shoutcast this tournament. Ibarra out of here. She has been picked twice, completely skipped over twice, and banned twice. Her last appearance was in the New Year's Cup draft, and she was picked 4th. Scars is up next. Scarlet gets rid of Leela the Bold. So Target brand Little Leela, gone. She has been banned once and picked 25th. So she's made it, you know, she wasn't here last week. She's not here this week. And then Astrius and Celis, 2 water bans, and now it's my turn. So I have 2 bans in a row. Or no, I have my 1 ban. There's only 1 ban. I am going to ban Joom. Get Joom out of here. Joom's gone. We're kicking Joom out. That's my ban. I'm not going to type it in the Discord because I'm doing too many other things. Joom, toast. If that doesn't tip your hand to what I'm trying to build, I don't know what will. Okay, so ban phase is over. Let's go to the rosters page now and check out how the draft is going to go down. We are back up to the top of the order in COP. COP has first pick, and if this is the first time you've seen this draft phase before, let me explain to you how it works. It's a snake. So COP will be the first pick, and then it'll go Caisson, Maverick, Willie, Scars, AMTF, Sir Mccrane, me. Then I pick again, and we go back up the list, and you can kind of see how this snake is going to snake its way all the way until we all have 4 picks. After the picks are over, we will take about a 5 to 10 minute interlude so all of the players can build their teams, including me. This time, I'm kind of nervous, guys. I've never played in a Friday Night Fights before, so this is going to be kind of interesting. And I'm 8th pick, so I have 2 picks in a row. Man, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready to do it, and as soon as COP is ready, we will get things rolling. Yeah, Ace, you barely didn't make it. Barely. I'm just going to play instead, dude. Sorry. You almost made it. Okay, Cop's typing. Yeah, this will be cool. This will be cool. I'm excited. I get to skip all the way to the top 8 draft without playing once during the month, so that's something. There's always need. Cop, pick one of the 2. Just go. Just kidding, man. You're doing good. They're probably both going to be good picks, though. I feel like I should have banned Sottily. Like, sitting here thinking about it, I feel like Sottily would have been a better ban for me than Joom, but I just think Joom's OP. Like, if I'm going to play an Earth team, which is what I'm thinking about playing, yeah. Okay, so now I'll get back to casting the match. All right, the picks are coming in. Cop is going to start us off with Locke. So, even though Starlight Elena is banned, there are good light evasion units still available. Locke, being the premier one of those, comes in first. Caisson gets Esther. Caisson, the lightning player, gets one of the strongest lightning units in the game in Esther with the second pick. Maverick picks Sottily, who will be the bane of my team if I ever have to fight Maverick, which means I would have to get through Mr. Cop first. Sottily comes in. Willie, the dark player, who makes, y'all know Willie by now if you've been watching these tournaments, goes with Joker in the first pick. Scars steals the Velis. So Scars decides not to commit to like maybe an element that's going to be competing for it, but goes with the best support, or my highest ranked support in the game, with Velis. Now we are to AMTF's pick. AMTF, I believe this is AMTF's first top 8 draft. So, taking a little time, thinking about what he wants to go for right here. Let's see. I would say, right now, of your, toppest tier units, there has not been... What hasn't been taken? There hasn't really been a big tank. Okay, I say that. I say there hasn't really been a big tank off the board yet. I just saw what AMTF's pick is going to be. You guys are going to see it here in a minute. AMTF goes for King Mont. Okay, so there's a top tier tank coming in. Sir Mccrane goes for Jaden. Now, I have 2 picks. Let me shock the world with these 2 picks. I'm going to pick Eileen with my first pick. So let's get Eileen in here, making her first appearance probably in Friday Night Fights. Lock it in. We're going Eileen. And then with my second pick, I'm going to go with Luell. I'm going to go Eileen, Luell, 1-2. I'm pretty sure I will lose to Light Evade, so I'm going to maybe have to look to back that up with a little bit of accuracy somewhere down the line. But I'm going to make 2 first-time picks, Eileen and Luell, and just try and hard force this. Now, we are back to Sir Mccrane, keeping this snake running. And let me make sure that music is still running. Yeah, just a moment. Let me get my music player over here. Oh, the playlist ended. We can't have that. Let's get this playlist on loop. It's coming back. The music's loading in. Okay, Sir Mccrane, sticking with the Monolight theme, snags Violet with his second pick. So Jaden, Violet, a nice mixed damage light team coming in there. And note that, like, top 3 unit pairings, this is a really cool feature that LEGO Pants has worked into the spreadsheet. People who have drafted Violet in the past have played her with Engelbert, Halloween Little Leela, and another light, Una. Now, more the merrier comes in for Amtf. Another nightmare unit if I ever have to face her with my Earth team. But more the merrier, really strong, been drafted 4 times before. This unit shows up in big ways all the time. And there's Eliza making her first appearance in the top 8 draft. Scars sticking with the Ice team will snag Eliza. Willie, so much dark left on the table, goes for the Garvel. So Joker, Garvel, a really strong 1-2 combo. And Willie is a big Garvel fan. Okay, Maverick's up next. Maverick first picked Sottily in the first round. Joom, I banned Joom, so Joom's out of there. Marymore, who is another obvious good person to pair with Sottily, got snagged by Amtf already. So Maverick will pivot maybe to Halloween Little Leela. If that was a pivot, it's not a bad pivot. Halloween Little Leela, AWoo Nation is, not weak. So Sottily Halloween Little Leela is a devastating combo. For Wind, and then Resnick comes off the board. So Caisson pairs Resnick with his Esther. He says, I got my big carry, let me get my buffs for Esther locked in before somebody like Rainbow picks her. With these supports like Resnick and Velas, if you want them, you kind of do have to snag them early, because if you don't, they fit so well in mixed element teams. Somebody like an Amtf who already has fire and wind could just throw a Resnick in there and say, hey, let's buff everybody, and then I can just run it. Okay, now we're back to Cop. Cop took Lock in the first pick. Has 2 picks coming up now. Even though Light has already seen a ban with this Starlight Elena ban that you see on the right, and has had 2 other units taken off the board with Jaden and Violet, Light is really, really deep. Like, it does not suffer from what I'll call the Lightning complex, where like Lightning has really good units, but maybe like a handful, let's say like 5 or 6. So if you get some bans and some picks, it can be a little bit, so you got to go down the tier list a little bit for Lightning. And not actually, maybe Lightning was the best example, but you get what I'm saying. Light is not that way. Light has 10 units that you could probably fit in. I would not be surprised to see Engelbert come out. I would not be surprised to see Lucio come out. Una is still out here as somebody who can hold like a Bahamut card for you, something like that. And Cop, knowing that his first round opponent is me, and I picked one of the slowest units in the game, can really pick anything he wants. I mean, I know he's probably trembling in his boots with the prospect of having to fight Eileen and Luell, 2 units who've never made the draft before. I would be trembling. Who knows what that crazy player in 8th has planned with this team? Is it Drain Force Eileen? Is it regular Eileen? The world may never know. The world may never know. Okay, Cop is typing. I'm watching it right now. We got the ... Y'all know Discord. You've seen the typing. Cop quit typing. Uh-oh. He quit typing. Cop's back on the fence. Cop spends a lot of time on the fence in picks and bans. Anybody who's watched these knows that too. Ooh, somebody in chat says Sakura as an option. I think that's a really good option. If we go look, I can't look at the bracket right now. We actually, challenge.com, the site we use for these tournaments, having some technical difficulties today. So, I'll have to sort the bracket out a little bit after we get the bans finished, but that's not a big deal. Indie Earth out here mentioning some other strong light units. Warrior of Light, Thancred. Thancred has, hey, people hate, Thancred used to be a meme. He is a meme no more. He's a meme no more. Okay, Cop is typing again. As the runner of the tournament, should I implement a shot clock and force myself to pick for Cop and pick him? Oh, he comes in with 2 picks. Cop comes in with 2 picks. One of them not going to be a surprise to everybody. One of them I think is going to be a surprise. Definitely something I didn't see coming. Terra. Terra comes in as Cop's second pick, and Engelbert comes in as the third pick. So we were right, the people guessing, me and in chat, Engelbert coming in the third round for Cop is no surprise. That Terra is really interesting. Definitely not targeting my evade team right there, but maybe looking to the future of saying, hey, I might have to fight this Violet later. I might just need a big time magic damage dealer. Terra is strong, so a good second pick, and mixes that damage type up a little bit because Engelbert and Locke both physical units. Terra's a mage. It's a nice addition. Okay, we're back to Caisson. Caisson has so far been able to get away with 2 lightning units, and then there's the Caisson special. Skahal comes in. Caisson is probably the best pilot of Skahal that I've seen, like in War of the Visions. This is the Skahal special. And you can see pairings from for the last draft with Skahal were all lightning, right? Abara, Makoto, and Ravis. I doubt we see a Ravis today. I don't think we're going to get that far down the lightning pecking order. But Skahal coming in makes a lot of sense. Okay, we're to Maverick next. Maverick has 2 wind units, Sottily, Halloween, Little Leela. If Joom was still available, that would obviously be the best pick. But you see Joom over there on the right, chilling in the band section. So we'll have to go with something else. Does Maverick go for more damage? Something like Winter Luartha is available if you just wanted to mix it up. No, Noctis goes for the takeaway. Too scared of that 8th pick player's Earth team. Snags a very strong Earth unit off the board. Willie sticks with the Mono Dark, grabs Promptu. Sign up tournament reminder. Oh, I need to sign up for the tournament. Yes, thank you. I will do that after picks. Appreciate the bits. Eddie, thank you for the bits and for the reminder to sign up for the tournament. I'll have to do that. Anyway, Promptu comes in. I definitely did not see that coming. Promptu has been picked twice before, once in the first round even. Promptu not a weak unit, and if you look at this team from Willie might be building a Dark Missile team. Joker, Slashing, and Missile. Garvel, Missile, and Magic. Promptu, Missile. It's looking kind of missile-y. And then Scars says, I got missiles too. I got Eliza, and now I have Barrett. Okay, Amtf coming in next picks Valentine's Day Solir. So Amtf, a total mixed element team with King Mott, More the Merrier, and Valentine's Day Solir. Sir Mccrane up next, snags a Lemure as a support for his team, and now it's that weirdo Orange J's turn, who has honestly not been thinking about what he's going to pick at all this whole time. I have 2 picks. I'm going to pick, let's go with Moraga for my 3rd pick. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am in trouble. I'm in trouble. So put me on the board for Moraga with pick 3. And then I'm sorting by Earth. I want... Give me... UR Zazan. Give me UR Zazan. I'll go Mono Earth all day. I will take Moraga, UR Zazan, and I'm going to run it with Earth. So Moraga has been picked 3 times, Zazan picked 5 times. That's my squad. I'm going Earth. If you didn't think I was going Earth, you don't know me. Okay, now we will go back up the ladder one more time. Sir Mccrane going to look to pair something with his Jaden and Violet Lemure team. Jaden, Violet, Lemure, honestly, a pretty good team by itself. You get some buffs online, get those haste coming in from Lemure, but needs to add maybe a little beefiness to that team. It definitely lacks bulk. Or could go for more evade, could go for really anything right here for Sir Mccrane. Could opt for a 3rd light unit if you wanted to put together a mono light team, although I doubt you snag the Lemure and don't use her. So Sir Mccrane with lots of things to think about right here. We will have to see what he goes with. Now, an interesting note. On this far right column, AJ's average, this is the average tier list cost ranking that I have for the units on someone's roster. Note that Cop, a regular appearer on the top 8 draft, someone with the title for winning the whole thing, has an average of almost 100. Currently the highest average of all of them. Me, the total noob player, who's, well, never, at least noob to my own tournaments, 80. Bringing up the rear. Somebody might be dragging that down. I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody might be dragging that down. Okay. Sir Mccrane taking a bit of time to make this last pick. What do we do if it isn't on the list? Oh. Wait. Mariel. Sir Mccrane has picked Mariel. Okay, just skip it for now. Let's let Amtf pick. And then Lego Pants is here, so he will get that updated. There is Mariel in. So Mariel going to be the pick for Sir Mccrane. Hey, this is like these things. This is what happens. So Mariel getting in there. All right, that's going to be her first appearance. She's never been picked, never been banned. She comes in for Mccrane in that 4th pick. And we're going to the MRs here. Okay, you love to see it. Now, AMTF's next pick. AMTF has typed thinking in italics. Which, if you know Discord talk, that means he is emoting that he is currently thinking. He has currently got a very serious look on his face. I imagine this is the look AMTF gets when he's thinking about what he's going to do for this next, like, WoTV meme, for his WoTV Photoshop edit. He takes a banana, he takes Renan, and he puts him into Renana thinking. Can that kind of thinking power get King Mont Marrymore Valentine's Day Solier a 4th friend that is powerful enough to win the title? We'll find out as soon as AMTF is done thinking. Okay. Ooh, there it is. There it is. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. And it's in line with the team that I was thinking about going for if I didn't go Earth. It's RNAS. So Spear Waifu to match with that Valentine's Day Solier. So it's very possible that for AMTF, he decided to make a pivot about halfway through the draft. If I have a tank, I have more the merrier. Maybe I'll lean into Ice and go Ice plus another unit. It's a pretty good option. And then Scars is going to lock down that 4th Ice unit. Mono Ice here for Scars. Going Velis, Eliza, Barrett, Fryevia. This is a really interesting development. We have, like, Mono Ice is... How good is it with Eliza? We don't know, but we know Velis is good. We know Fryevia can do things. Barrett as a frontliner, that's pretty cool. Excuse me, Willie locks in Kane. So we know if you're playing 3 of the players so far, you know you're fighting mono element. If you're playing me, you're fighting Earth. If you're playing Willie, you're fighting Dark. If you are playing Scars, you are fighting Ice. It's guaranteed. Okay, Maverick's next. Maverick, 2 wind units, 1 Earth unit. Sottily, Halloween Little Leela, and Noctis have already been picked up. What do you pair that with? If you were going for Earth, that 8th seed player kind of snagged all those out from under you. If you're going for Wind, I would say probably highest priority Wind unit still on the board is Winter Luartha. She's looking real good right here, real promising. I don't know what other Wind units you lean to right here. Or you could just mix in a Yuna, some kind of other support. Just some, I don't know, you probably don't need more support. You got Halloween Little Leela. Maybe a tank? Maybe a Resnick takeaway from Caisson. Not Resnick, I'm sorry. A Charlotte takeaway from Caisson could be in play here. Something like that. No, regular Glaciella. So, wait, maybe that's not what he put. Glassy appeared and disappeared. I'll check the match codes chat. Classy Glassy. So it is Glassy, but it's the classier version. And sure enough, we knew Caisson was going for Charlotte. Like, Charlotte making it to round 4 is insane. She's been drafted 6 times. 6 times. This is the latest she has been drafted in a tournament, all the way into the 4th round. But, you know, basically, if she's available, she's getting in there. She's getting in there. So, it is a mono lightning team for Caisson. And even though my team has elemental advantage against that, I bet it still beats me. Okay, so now we have Cop, who has the daunting task of facing the Eileen team in the 1st round. Cop has Locke, Terra, Engelbert. Is there evasion on the table here? Can Cop find an evasion unit? It could be that Cop is looking at like running evasion Locke and picked up that Terra as somebody to hold like maybe a rainbow agility card with Black Rose of the Battlefield. And then you go like evasion Engelbert with Locke. It's weird, but it works. You could throw a Thancred into the mix or a Lucio very easily right here. I don't think you throw Warrior of Light in at this point because you got Engelbert, who probably just a better tank anyway. At least up there with Warrior of Light. If Warrior of Light is, you know, it is what it is. So, Cop with the last pick in the draft. Processing. The wheels are turning. Cop is getting memed by Francesca. And Cop goes for the Yuna. So, it's going to be Una for Cop coming in. I looked into the future. I'm sorry, I cheated. So, here's the teams. We're going to now... Okay, if you're playing in the tournament, you got 10 minutes. Go build your teams. Look at the bracket. The first match will be Cop versus me. And then we will go from there. So, get your teams built up. And I'm going to cut the YouTube recording right now and go make my team. You see the teams. Here we go. See you in a minute. Ah, crap. I got to make my team. Okay, guys. I can't show you the team that I'm making. I'll just do it. Cop, don't look. Actually, I need to go sign up. Hold on. Participants. I'm the only one who hasn't signed up. I would like to register. Let's click that button. I'm in there, baby. I'm in. Okay. Now, let me get the seeds right. I'm last. That's true. Cop is first. That's also true. Let me get the seeds on the screen. Yeah, there's no special rules today, except for the bans. You obviously can't play the units that got banned. Them are the special rules. Okay, Maverick up here, then Willie, that's right, then Scars, then Amtf, Mccrane, me. Okay, that's correct. So here's what the bracket looks like. That's right. Looks good. Okay, boom, we're starting it. Challenge? I swear. Challenge.com is giving me a challenge today. It's giving me a challenge. Alright. Here we go. Now, Cop, I'm going to be editing my team on stream. Because I don't want the stream to have to just look at nothing for this whole time. Not that you need to snipe what I'm doing to beat me, but please don't. Honor system. You're a good man. I believe in you. Okay, let's make a team. God, what? We're on the gate. Jeez, I haven't played this map in forever. Okay. I think I want to do something like this. Give me... But we're just going to go hard. You guys are watching the... You're watching... This is what we call... perfection. It's what we call something. I need to, like, pull up a... I need my ultimate team building tool, WoTVCalc.com. Hold on. Make sure to have like plus 100 luck and accuracy. I know. It's a thing. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm opening up. I'm checking my vision card options. Let's say. Okay. That lock is going to obliterate me. Like, that's what I'm worried about, is that lock is just going to, like, take me to church. I might sub this for Eleflicolocaris. Like, this will give me agility. And my units are pretty dang slow, so I'm going to get lapped if I don't do that, I think. Gosh, I would like to run Dreams of Heroism, but I need different stats than that. God, what did Locke... Okay. Una, Engelbert, Terra, Locke. Like, that is such a thick team. I have no idea how I kill that team. Una, Engelbert. Terra... Lock. Okay. You guys, you know what card I need? Do you know what card I actually need? Watch this. Watch this. The ultimate card. The ultimate card, Calum. Boom. Give me that dex and accuracy, baby. And then let's get Ketone's card in here. He's going to pivot off evade. Dang it, I would. Okay. I should at least crit a lot. Good. What are my options here? I need to check my agility scores. So, Eileen's sitting at a massive 81. Luelle, 16 would get her there. I'll do this. That puts her at... Okay, that's pretty close. Big Daddy Z over here. Let's do like this. He's going to be too fast. But I just need him to do trolly things, honestly. Now, secondary vision cards. Does Eileen have a master ability too? Yeah, I got that already. Here it is. This is what it looks like. She gets that 20 defense pin. You know, that's how you fix Eileen. You just give her 20 defense pin and call it a day. You go, GG 20 defense pin, you're good, right? Okay. Now what I need, you know what I actually might do? I need Solitary Lion. I'm going to make a little bit of a risky play here. No. Ryu Tempest. Oh, wait, we got Caisson gifted a 5 sub bomb. That is Caisson's 43rd gifted sub. So Caisson coming in here, Burger Tank, Ryu, Archie Riel, Blankenship, and Mark Lee. Welcome to the church. Caisson, thank you for all of the gifted subs and supporting what we're doing here, my man. Okay. Guys, you know what I need to do? I need to get... Okay. I'm actually going to put Solitary Lion in the main slot here. I think this is a better play. I think I go Solitary Lion if I can find it. If I can find it. Where the heck is it? I suck at... You guys know me. I cannot find things if they're on any sort of list. Okay, it's a picture of Mont. There it is. Boom. And then I'm going to sub Catone's card because it's really only giving me the luck. And like, let's be real. If I'm relying on... I'm screwed anyway. Royal PETA says, guess what? I can give subs too. And Royal PETA gives 5... Wait. How many gifted subs did we just get? Did we just get a bajillion gifted subs? Koryu gives 5 subs. Koryu's at 51 gifted subs. So welcome to the channel, all you guys. PETA gifts 5 subs. PETA's at 43. Riser gifts 5 subs. Riser's at 6. So I think that was 20 total gifted subs. I'm not going to read through them all because then I will be the one who's late to Cop's match. And being late than Cop is a sin in the Church of Eileen. You're not allowed to do it. He's the last one in the door every time. So if you just got a gifted sub, welcome to the church. Great to have you here. You're about to watch me lose in the first round. Okay, so let's get some more cards in here. How can I, like, this is some more agility, attack dex, magic resist. That would be good against the Terra. I don't hate that card, but I think I still might do. Oh, is this like sneaky good? This gives Eileen an option. It's not maybe the best option, but I like it. And then what I can do here is do like a Black Rose of the Battlefield. Give me a little more agility, and I think that would be nice. What accuracy isn't stacking? Oh, Black Rose. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. Now, what are my agility scores? I really need to like sync them up a little bit. 85. God. My team is slow. Oh my god, my team is slow, you guys. Like, oh, mega slow. It is what it is. We'll deal with it. Okay. Zaz. Let's get you a good Sasuke's Katana. There we go. Get you one of those. I'm going to need you to do things for me, Zaz. Let me give you some D-pin, and let's give you... You know. My thought here is this. Maybe have him provide... Okay. I'm against a lock? Engelbert Terra Una. I don't know, man. I don't know. Lock Engelbert Terra Una. What the heck team do you build to fight that? Let me remove this. I'm going to give Zazan bells. Just let him be my guy. And then I'm going to give him defense pin. Feels bad. Yeah, let's do it. Defense pin. Get him, Zaz. Okay, Luelle. Now, Luelle's my girl. She's my secret weapon. She's going to do things for me. I wish I had a +6 lunar tome, but I just don't. I'm still going to go for this. I'm going to give her more accuracy. Where's the goggles? The glasses. The shades. Boom. So accuracy build. And then I'm going to give her... I think I'll go with this. Maybe? Little comeback to life action. Hope for some Geo absorbs. We'll give Eileen the wind spear. Okay, what Luelle's agility end up at? 9-3. What's Eileen at? 9-0. So let's give Eileen Alex Ring. And then watch this. Eileen's going to be a zoomer. Or... Okay. 9-4. 9-3. Okay. Now here's the problem. No, this is fine. Eileen will move to Luelle and buff. I believe. Let me just make sure my skills are on. Okay. Zazan. Honestly, Zazan. Off. On. Paladin. On. Off. On. Okay. Those are good. Sharpen Blade. We definitely want that. Viking Lore. Do we want Viking Lore or do we want... Yes, we want Viking Lore. That looks good. Let's make sure Bells is also on just in case we get there. We're not probably going to, but we'll try. Now, Luelle, we're going to want to have her doing this all the time. So, Earth and Invocation, Earth Attack, Evocation. I like this. I think I'm going to leave that on. And raises agility? No, we're going to have Eileen provide the agility buff, I think. I think Eileen will go cast that TMR, right? Probably. Stonaga Blade, Drain Evoke. Yes. Okay, that looks fine. It looks fine. What's Earth Enhancing Rune giving me? Earth Attack, Wind Resist down. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Okay, let's make sure Zombie Transform is on. Now, Eileen. The Goddess herself. Let's get Sweet Support on. Okay, check. Self-Sacrifice, absolutely. Attack up. She doesn't really do other things. It is what it is with Eileen. Okay, then we got all of her skills on, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know. You just turn them on. She just does whatever. I could go... Now, I could give her... I could turn on Drain Force. Why not? You know, why not? We'll turn it on. Make sure Armor Piercer is on. Okay. Guys, I need to do initial placement. Hold on. I need to do initial placement. Let me check the Discord. I believe it is time. Yeah, all the matches are streamed. Scars, every match is streamed. So yeah, we will... First match will be me and Cop. You are the second match. So here, I'll put this on the screen while I do my initial placement. Cop, are you cool if I make the room? Let me ask. Okay. Alright, Cop's good with me making the room. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Friendly. We're on Leonis Castle Gate. Searching, searching. Okay. Doing my initials here. Okay. Man, it has been a minute since I played this map. That is for sure. Let's put you here. Let's put you here. And you here. Okay, done. Okay. There it is. Cop, there's the room code right there. There's that room code right there. Oh, there she is. Did somebody... Oh, Carpal. I missed that. Carpal, thank you for subbing with Amazon Prime. Carpal, welcome to the church. Great to have you here. Riser, I do know what the theme for next month is going to be. Next week, the first week is always anything goes. We will decide on the map after this tournament is over today. We'll look at the maps and do a vote. Okay, so Cop, I will put the match code into the chat here. 10114. Okay, and we're ready. I'll hit that record button once, yeah, get in there. It's fun. It's fun. No, oh yeah, so people were asking in YouTube chat. I'm sorry I didn't see that. The rules, like the special rules, only apply to weeks 2 and 3. Basically, the way it works. Week 1, anything goes. You can play whatever you want. Just go as meta as you freaking want to go. It's no big deal. It's kind of a taste of the meta every month, right? Week 2, special rules. Week 3, special rules. That's where the theme of everything comes in. Week 4, the only stuff you can't play is what gets banned. So, you ban, and then, so Eileen got through. That's why I have her. That's why, that dangerous 3200 attack coming at you, Cop. Sub just to watch the Eileen sweep. Let's go. I hope so. I hope we get a little Eileen action. All right, checking in. Riser, I'm a day 100 account. Yeah, dude, and you know what? For the day one, especially that first week where there's not special rules, a lot of time that really benefits the newer players. Because, if there's special rules and those rules happen to exclude the units that you have, it's tough. That makes things a little harder a lot of times. I win via a Cop DC. I wish you could, Darth Studicus. I wish you could. You can't actually do that. It would make my life, as somebody who runs tournaments, that would be the quality of life buff I would want the most. Yeah, Riser, you got an account review. So yeah, just, do everything I said and your account's Just kidding. Just kidding. This is dark over here. Did Cop try and join like this over here? Yeah, and there are sometimes they'll put the special rules onto a map, but they do it. We can't control it at all. And we will dodge those, by the way. We will not probably try to play those maps with special rules, especially in case the rules go away. And then the tournament all of a sudden changes in a huge way. I don't know, Riser. I'm not very familiar with this screen from the player side. Mask says, will you teach me how to good player in my account review? Did you get 6 stars today, Mask? If you did, then yes. Mask out here carrying our guild into the top 10, more like. Let me test this real quick while we're waiting for Cop. Looks like it's working. We're ready. Well, I'm ready. I say we're ready. That's true. That's true. You joined and we had one of our classic losing streaks. I will say, okay, we did really good in guild raids. I'm talking about Caisson, right? We did really good in guild raids. We achieved our goals, at least. We got second. We pushed Busy Poor for the first couple of days. We made them try harder than they otherwise would have had to try. That's a dub. Okay. Then we went right into limited guild wars, and like I know the admin team for the guild was burnt the hell out. Like especially like Ashiman, Ray, you know, Joms was out there like we had a lot of people try really freaking hard for guild raids. Then we go right into limited guild wars, and we actually cleared every team we fought, but we lost twice and got fourth. Even though we didn't do terrible. Our results were not good, but we actually got every star available. We did not clear anybody. Our defense kind of sucked. But that's, you know, I think that's the burnout kicking in there. Then we get out of that into regular guild wars. We were rank 16 and we win like 5 in a row and are rank 10. We got handled the other day by that Sottily Marymore Tifa wall. Killed us. Just crushed us. That was on stream. That wall was nuts. So that was our welcome back to the top 10. It did not kick us out. We're still 10th right now. And I haven't checked in on our fight today for a while. But we're actually doing really well right now for regular guild wars. Think we could do a poll war one day? Yeah, Caisson, we could. For sure. A lot of people ask, basically, I'm never going to reach out to somebody for that, but if you have a specific thing you want to poll war for, and I'm available and willing to like pity it, then there it is. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, Lotion. Yeah. I will definitely remember the name Lotion because I have a really hard time saying it. This will be the match of the century. I hope it is. Okay, Cop's doing his initial placement. As soon as Cop readies up, I will begin recording again. Yeah, okay, so I remember that. Yeah, like, you really wanted lightning. Yeah. Dark is a great place to start, and then pivoting into lightning, two really strong elements. One day when I do my elemental tier list again, lightning is not going to be low on that list. Especially not when Orlando gets his EX and Lightning the unit joins the game. Lightning has everything. It has everything. If there is anything at all holding Lightning back, it's that it does have an elemental weakness, but that is Earth. And you're about to see Earth, right? Like you're about to see what Earth does. That is what it is. Yeah, Trusty, your Tifa wall was it destroyed us. Now, like, to be fair, we started just yeeting ourselves at. Once it was over, like, our Guild Wars chat was like, guys, just go die. Like, just get as many stars as you can. Nobody cares. Just go get killed. And so I fought it on stream, and it was good. Like, the way the movement worked, where those mages stood in the back, just outranged us. Amtf, you were thinking about picking up Luelle. She was, when I decided I was going to pick Eileen, Luelle was instantly my next, I was like, yeah, going for Luelle. 100%. Did I do her Master Quest too? I might have to remake this. Hold up. Sorry, Cop. Just a second. Pause. I gotta do something. The perks. The perks of being the guy in charge. This intermission brought to you by Square Enix and their Master Ability 2s. If you want your unit to have their Master Ability 2, you have to complete this quest that you see on screen. Square Enix bringing you Final Fantasy games since the 80s, since the 90s, since the early 2000s. None of which had Master Ability 2 quests in it, but this one does. Hey, I checked before the fight. At least I checked. It just dawned on me that I was like, I've been wanting to play Luel, but I haven't yet. I wonder if I managed to do that quest. Well, that was a classic moment right there. Probably Flurfish, but I'm going to give myself an exemption to that rule. Yeah, you're good, Amtf. You got plenty of time to make a cup of tea. Lucavi's back to rank 2? Yeah, awesome. We like being in the top 10. Like, it feels good to be in top 10. And for as hard as we try, top 10 is really good for us. There we go. I need that instant cast lob Geoabsorb. Amtf. Oh, Royal Peta gifts Amtf a sub for the 44th gift sub. Nice. Sorry about that, Cop. That's my bad. I should have checked that before I made my team, and I forgot. I give myself the Shoutcaster bonus. That I was too confused. Okay. Friendly match. Create room. Map change. Scrolling. We got a lot of maps these days. That's nice. Okay, 1194. 1194. Did my initial placement stick, or do I have to do it again? 1194. I'm not going to show you. It's stuck. We're good. Okay, 1194. My bad, Cop. Your initial placement will stick, I think. Riser gifts a tier 1 sub to Flurfish. That's Riser's 7th gifted sub. Flurfish, welcome back to the church. Riser, thank you for the gifted sub. Good thing I asked everybody to be on time. That's right. Oh, that's right. It's a new lobby. I don't think it changed. I think I had 32. My attack magic didn't change, did it? My HP changed. I technically did not break the rules. Guys, I'm not going to win. Like, Peter, you got a final in 40 minutes? We'll get a lot of the fights done in the next 40. Oh, yeah. I bet you this tournament's done in 40 minutes, honestly. Oh, Cop crashed. 1194. Yeah, I crashed too. Me too. Also, the room crashed. Couldn't be helped. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think Cop crashed. I think I just deleted the lobby and he was like, what? What happened? There we go. No, Amtf, I did Eileen's Master Ability 2 the day it came out. I think I even did it on stream. She has it. She's ready. She didn't even have the Earth buff. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start the recording. Let's do this. All right, the teams are made, the players are ready. We're going to kick it off with the first match in this tournament. It's going to be Cop versus me, and then you see how the tournament's going to play out after that. Now, on the screen, you get to see it right here. We're going to get to see the goddess herself take to the field, her first ever appearance in Friday Night Fights Top 8 draft, and she's going up against an light team. It's Engelbert something. There's Yuna and Locke on that team as well. It could be a mono light team versus mono earth here. If it's a Vade, I think the earth team is going to have some problems. It is indeed. It's going to be Engelbert, Locke, Yuna versus the earth team. Let's see how initial placement plays out. Now, if you're the earth team right here, I think you're going to enjoy the fact that you're on the same side of the map as the earth team is. The earth team wants to take some turns to buff. Zazan is going to want to get at least one of his don't die skills cast before he has to engage in the fight. And if the enemy team moves up and get into range, that could stop him from doing that. Now here's Eileen. She's going to drop sweet support, give that agility buff to her group, try to help overcome that slowness that the earth squad is known for. There's an earth attack and unit attack buff up from Luelle. She's moving into range. And if you're talking about chewing through this thick Engelbert wall, Luelle is going to be the unit on the earth squad that can accomplish that. There's re-raise right now on Engelbert and Locke, so the light team going to have 3 re-raises after the unit cast out on herself. Zazan's turn next, he's going to give himself courage. So the earth team is not without don't die skills, but it's definitely outnumbered 3-1 in that category. Retribution Drain comes out from Engelbert, does some decent damage. Eileen's up next. She's going to go with the Limit Break. So Drill Impact comes out. This might not do a ton of damage to Engelbert. It actually missed, and he dodged it. But his Earth Resist is down. Here's Gift of Knowledge coming out from Luelle, and this Earth team probably just lacks the accuracy to do any actual damage to the Light team. This is actually the worst team they could have fought. Unlucky. Okay, it's Locke's turn next. He moves up. He's going to go AP Hunt onto 2. It will pop the Courage from the Zazan. Yuna's going to give Nimble Movement to herself. And now here is Zazan's turn. He has the most luck of anyone on the team. He triple hits the Engelbert for most of his HP and damage, but it's Engelbert. He has Retribution Drain in his kit. He actually goes for the Blade Blast on Eileen, and the Goddess is down. What can the Earth Squad do to make up for that? Well, Luelle's going to drop a 9k on Engelbert, pop his re-raise, or his courage at least, but he still has re-raise. That's going to be a problem. Okay, it's Locke's turn next. He's got 2 grouped units again. He goes with the Wicked Pummel. Zazan goes down. He'll stay down, and now it's Yuna's turn, and then Engelbert's turn. Yuna channeling Enhanced Holy. That'll finish it. Luelle's going to take a Holy to the head. She goes down, and those dodges from Engelbert were too much for the Earth Squad to take. What, man, the Earth Squad, they lined up their damage, they set up their attack, and the dodges came through. GG. Cop picks up the win. We'll move forward in the tournament, and my first top 8 draft, I'm out in the first round, but I went out in style. The thighs were here. We took the L, but we win in our hearts. Okay, let's go next. We've got Willy Goats versus Scars as our next match. Let's go check that out. GG, Cop. GG. Oh, man. I can't believe Engelbert dodged those 2 attacks. That's so sad. That's so sad. Man, I think I at least kill him. If not, the dodging. Oh, well. It was fun while it lasted. Good try, Eileen. She tried her best. Okay. Losing to random me would be funny. That was not yet. Nope. Okay, so Scars and Willy have a room 29412. Let's jump in there. 29412. It was fun to play. It was fun to get in there and play once. That was enjoyable. Okay. Now, once Scars readies up, we will begin this match. We'll begin shoutcasting our second match of the day. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. All right, first round, match number 2. We are going to get Willy versus Scars. This is going to be a Dark versus an Ice team. The Ice team taking advantage of Eliza, Velis, and Fryevia. So technically, it's support tank DPS, with Eliza being the only DPS on the team. She's going to drop an AoE agility buff with an attack buff for herself to start things off, and Willy, running his classic mono dark lineup, will set up an AoE protect for his whole squad. That will help against the Eliza, but Fryevia and Velis's damage, if they decide to start doing damage, are magic based, but still protect is going to be nice to have up there. There's a magic resist buff coming coming up from Fryevia. There's Chi Barrier for Garvel, so he's got his barrier online, and here come the haste. The classic 1-2 Velis combo where he hastes the whole team. Eliza will get bells on herself, so she has full AP ready to go, and now also has haste. Fryevia is up next. She's going to pop the Joom TMR, give herself that defense and spirit, and begin moving forward. Fryevia is a unit that can stack a ton of defense and spirit up if she starts dropping her Spellville Blades. Here's Dark Parabellum, 4,900 damage, and Blind comes out. So Fryevia now with possibility of missing attacks when otherwise she probably wouldn't. Garvel comes up next. He's going to go 2502. We're going to get the Protect and Shell buff from Velis on himself. And here's Eliza. Let's see what she can do today. She's new to this draft. Let's see. She's going to go Arrow, Storm, did decent damage, especially to the, let's see, it did like 4,900 and 1,000. I don't know. Not maybe good enough to be the mono carry of the team, but Noctis is pretty low. I said Noctis. You know, Promptu, Noctis's friend Promptu, you know, Camera Bro, is pretty low. Joker's going to drop the Limit Break. That will kill Fryevia. So Fryevia drops that Limit Break, and the tank is chewed through by the Mono Dark team. But here's Eliza. Warning Volley on all three. She returns the favor by killing Promptu, but now she's sitting low. Promptu would have been next, but he's dead, and instead it's going to be a snow healing. So Eliza back to full HP, and hasted and doesn't have to move. Means she gets to go again. She's building up her own chain. It is almost enough to kill Garvel. His shield keeps him alive, and then his damage keeps Eliza very much not alive. Okay, there's no healing on the Stark team, though. That could be a drawback. It is Velis versus 2. If he can find a big AoE damage spell right here and take somebody out, that could pay off for him. He's going to just refresh his Protected Shell. He's pretty comfortable with, I guess, not moving. And did Garvel make me eat my words? Sometimes Garvels will heal. He's instead going to reapply his barrier and continue moving forward. Okay. Here comes the damage. We're going to get what right here? It's going to be an instant cast spell from Velis, it looks like, at 0 FPS. So he's freezing not only the enemy team, but the game with this spell. Let's see if the damage comes through. It's a double miss. He walks out there with negative 50 accuracy and whiffs the attack. Garvel hits him for 2,800 as a thank you for missing. And let's see if Velis could do something else. Velis might have to go to the LB. He's going to try Eternal Frost this time. He's going to spawn a big... Oh, that'll do it. That takes Garvel down. Joker's going to ambush him, but only 2,700 damage. The CT up will not allow him to go twice in a row yet, and it's Velis' turn. Can Velis take down... No, Velis is going to heal. So Velis' plan is this. He's going to sit here and eat attacks from Joker and heal himself. But unfortunately for him, cast time is a thing. Joker gets to go twice a row, and Willie picks up the win. The Dark team beats the Ice team in a very, very close match. That Eliza... impressive, setting up her own chains, needed about that much more health bar of damage on Garvel. That's a totally different fight. Doesn't happen. Garvel's shield holds him together. GG. Willie moves on to face Cop in the second round. We will go to our third first round match, which, if we look at the brackets, you will see is Caisson versus Sir Mccrane. I haven't been doing the spreadsheet for this. Hold on, sorry, I got confused because of my... We got the match snapshots? Oh, we do. Okay. I'll start using match snapshot. My bad there. Playing, casting was too many things at one time. 2-1, 2-4-1. Okay, so, all right, our third match of the day is going to be Caisson versus Sir Mccrane. If we look at the matchup snapshot right here, it's still on the last one, so I'm just going to put this back on the screen. Both players are ready to go. Caisson running his classic Skahal right here, Sir Mccrane bringing out the slot 1 Violet. So it could be Lightning versus what, a like mixed team here from Sir Mccrane? We'll see. We're loading into the match now. So, I don't know. Look, this Skahal Lightning team right here looking pretty scary. Esther, only level 115. She can still do a lot of work at that level. And for Mccrane, it's going to be Violet, Jaden, and Lemure. Remember, Lemure we were talking about in the picks. You probably don't snag a big-time support like Lemure and leave her on the bench. And that looks looks to be true right here. The squad has moved in a way where Lemire is going to be able to drop that AoE haste. Now, did Esther just do nothing and did Charlotte just do nothing? Are skills turned off for Caisson's team right here? I'm not sure what's happening. Did Caisson get hacked by China? It might have happened. I don't know. Okay, here's Courage coming out from Violet. She's scooting forward. Caisson's battle settings might be no abilities. Magic Blast comes in, and now Skahal's life settings are 0 life. This could go south in a hurry. Let's see what Esther does. She's not in range to auto attack, so she'll step forward 3 times. Here comes Charlotte stepping forward. Auto attack, 1973. Respectable auto attack damage, but the quicken comes in from Violet. She's going to look to do something right here. She's looking. She's going to go Vorpal Blade. It's going to do what? It's going to not kill anybody. The auto attacks might continue to come through, but the hasting is looking like a bit much. It's Jaden's turn. We got redo votes coming in the chat. Yeah, that's probably going to be what happens right here. I imagine we're going to redo this fight. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to redo this one. So there we go. I'll kill the recording. Redo. Good sportsmanship, Sir Mccrane. Good sportsmanship. Okay, this time we can take advantage of the pick matchup. Boom. There we go. Hey, you know what? As the guy who didn't have a Master Ability 2 set, my mistake was better than that. All right, 61800. I wonder if his Lightning team would have still beat my Earth team with the abilities off. Did I get it right? 61800. There we go. Okay, slight hiccup there in the first one. Caisson had abilities turned off, so we're going to remake this room and run it again. Here's the match setup right here. We actually know what Caisson and Mccrane's teams are, but here's what they picked. We're going to get to see the Lemire coming in from Mccrane. It's going to be Jaden, Violet, Lemire just going with the first 3 picks. And then for Caisson, we're also going to see Charlotte come in. So both players are ready. We're ready to get this one kicked off. Both are readied up. Let's get this thing rolling. And let's hope the Caisson turned ability on. I think so. Yeah, here we go. We're loading in. Let's put it full screen. Let's watch it. So what's better? Light with a little dark support sprinkled in? Or does Caisson continue to rep the absolute powerhouse that is Lightning? Skahal being on this team is really important. Again, I mentioned this in picks. I think Skahal is like underrated as a character, and I think Caisson is one of the best players of Skahal that we have in Global. So let's see what he can do. Now, Esther's going to move forward, and sure enough, she's going to use a buff. That AoE resist buff will be very good against the Vorpal Blade from Violet and from the Magic Blast from Jaden. Both of those units, that is their favorite move to use, so AoE resist will help mitigate that in a big way. Skahal's moving forward. He's channeling a spell. Remember, Skahal has access to not only his main job buffs, but he has Time Mage, so you're going to get to see the haste come out here. It's definitely not Lemire level with that AoE haste, but it is a single target haste, which will help the tank move forward and hopefully eat some of the damage from this powerful light combo. There's Drill Shot coming out, 34-43 onto the Charlotte, fairly effective, and the CT up is nice. Glorious Armor comes through, so Protect, Shell, and Regenerate online for Charlotte. That'll be helpful, and then it's Esther's turn. Esther's going to pop bells. She won't have AP problems, but will she get a chance to attack, or will the hasted up Quicken Light and dark team just lap everybody too much. If you look over there on the left, there's a lot of these light units getting turns, and they can all CT up. They have Lemire backing them up, and they drop a CT down onto Charlotte. Okay, it's Skahal's turn next. He moves up. I believe he's in range to do damage. He's channeling a spell, and it's going to get magic reflex by the Jaden and dodged by the Violet. So Skahal finds the angle. He goes in for the attack, but reflex and evasion come in, and Skahal has one of the worst lucks against evasion units and reflex that we've ever seen. Okay, Charlotte hanging on by a thread after the Vorpal Blade comes through from Violet. Lemire's casting a spell. Unerring Shot will kill Charlotte, and here comes a haste or a quicken. It's going to be a quicken. Violet getting another turn. She has 33 AP left, and Skahal's low. Razor's Edge comes through. Skahal is dead. It is Esther versus 3. Esther has a very, very uphill battle ahead of her. She comes forward, bolting impact. That'll help. She kills the Jaden. It's a 2v1. This could be the turnaround. Lemire's going to look for a spell. She's probably looking for haste right here. Here's the deal. It is haste. Violet has what, 19 AP left? What can she do? She does with grace. It did not even phase Esther, and now she's out of AP. Lemire's going to look to do some supporting, but they're grouped. Esther's here. She's going to limit break. Buddy Bolt Blitz. This is the 1v3 turnaround by the Esther. It looks like it's going to happen. This will do big damage. Lemire goes down, and Violet has, you know what? She's got exactly 324 HP in a dream. Charlotte has exactly 8,842 HP in a much more believable dream. There's the Courage pop on Violet. Razor's Edge comes through. It will do 924 damage. If that was 9,240, she might have just won the fight, but all she's doing is poking for like 900. I don't know what happened to our FPS, but there's the 1690 auto attack from Esther. Caisson, the 1v3 Esther turnaround comes through. Esther reproving herself as one of the top units in the game. GG. Caisson picks up the win, and we will go to our 4th match of the opening round. Holy cow. The level 115 Esther 1v3. OP. Violet could not hurt her. Like, that was the crazy thing. Violet was in there hitting people, and it just didn't matter. Like, Esther just didn't care. Alright, Maverick, Amtf. Maverick, Amtf. See if we got a match code here. 99435. That magic reflex was scary. Like, Skahal got a little neutralized by that, no doubt. Okay. Maverick's still doing initial placement. Once he's done, I will hit that record button and we'll kick it off. Guys, spicy tournament so far. My match was the most one-sided one. And I lost. Okay, here we go. Maverick versus Amtf. Now, Maverick picked up the 2 wind units and then followed up with Noctis and Classy Glassy. Amtf started off with King Mont, snagged the more the merrier, and then backed it up with 2 ice units. There is definite elemental advantage that could come into play. If those ice units get to face those wind units, we could see some problems for the wind units. If we put the game on the screen, both players have done initial placement. Both players are ready to go. Maverick is definitely not running the Noctis unless he's running a weird magic Noctis, which, hey, Noctis is kind of a hybrid. There could be a Noctis hiding back there, but I bet you it's Sottily Halloween Little Leela, Classy Glassy. Now, Amtf showing the King Mont, so bringing out his tank. Then, with that 3346 magic stat, I think it's probably Marrymore, Valentine's Day Solier behind the Mont. Both players are ready, so we're just waiting for Maverick to hit the go button, and then we will jump into the match and see what we're dealing with. I would have to say, if that is Valentine's Day Solier, I gotta give the edge to her. I could see the Valentine's Day Solier cleanup happening, but remember, there are a lot of status effects in this fight. Sottily has Charm. King Mott has Berserk. You never know. And then you got Poison from Marymore and her things. But you never know. Those could come in and turn things around. So Sottly's going to go Mortal Dogma. Give Hate and Re-Red. Okay, that's a workaround right here. Running that fire unit in Classy Glassy and giving her Hate to absorb the Valentine's Day Solier damage. Clever play right here from Maverick, going to the brain to overcome elemental disadvantage. And note where that Halloween Little Leela is. She is in left field, picking daisies, weeding the grass. Nobody hits balls to left field. She's chilling by herself. Now, here's one of those status effects. We mentioned that Berserk from King Mott was going to be a part of this fight. Here it comes, and it does land. So, Glassy is berserked. If this draws her to her teammates, the plan could end up backfiring. But Little Leela brings the Little Leela hammer onto Mott right there and chunks that tank to almost nothing. Sottly's going to move up, mend thy ways. Mott is instantly killed. But now, okay, Glassy just moves forward. Berserk Glassy just says, you know what? I'm going to overcome my crazy mind. My fever dreams tell me just run forward towards the enemy and let's do things. And this Hate onto Glassy's looking pretty smart. Meta Magic comes in. That's going to one-shot the Marymore. Oh my goodness. Now she has re-raise, so she'll come back. Here comes Meteor. What? Meteor from Leela. It kills her, but she comes back to life. Meteor, you don't see Meteor every day. That's pretty crazy. And then she's going to catch a heal. Sottly is putting in some like secret agent work. This is the secret agent Sottly build. And now Marymore is going to get to do damage. Let's see what she does. She goes Geo Absorption. She's going to double kill the enemy team. And whoa, that was crazy. The Sottly Classy Glassy combo was popping off. I mean, Meteor did some damage, and then, whoa, good show. You'll love to see Classy Glassy, an underutilized unit, succeed. So, GG. Let's go look at how that shapes up the bracket. Maverick picks up the win right there, so he moves forward, and the bracket looks like this. We're going to have Cop versus Willie as our first semifinal match, and then Caisson versus Maverick as the second one. So, let's jump over to Cop versus Willie for the next on-screen fight. Little Leela super balanced 70 cost, true. Yeah, Little Leela's, balanced. All right. Like, that one wasn't close, but it was cool. I did not see that coming. That was a good use of Sottly, for sure. That Hate buff onto Glassy was really clever. Like, I don't know if you were calculating that. Like, if you were watching Draft and that's what you were thinking, that's next level drafting. Next level drafting. And then she dropped that huge AoE attack to, like, win the fight, which was also really cool. Okay, I will jump into the next room. 70578. Oh man, we're starting this weekend off with a bang. All right, let me get my screen set up here. Oh, let me get it's Cop Willie. Oh good, somebody updated the thing for me. Once both players are readied up, I will begin the next round. You know what I need? I just need to film some like super cheesy commercials to like run during these intermissions. Like me advertising for dumb stuff like soap. That's not even real. You know? If I had sponsors, I could do that. But, Friday Night Fights remain sponsored by our gifted sub people. We're talking the Royal Pitas of the world, the Risers of the world. Let's look at who's all gifted subs here. Here's who these tournaments are brought to you by. Royal Pita, Riser, Koryu, Kaibin, Indy's out here subbing. We got lots of subs today. I don't want to miss it. Michael's always out here gifting subs too. Y'all know, you guys know him. Those are who's actually bringing us. Riser gifts 5 more subs right now. So yeah, thank you guys. You are the sponsors of Friday Night Fights. Someday it will be Lexus, Honda, and, what's a good sponsor that we get? Tencent. We'll get Tencent in here to sponsor this. That'll be hilarious. The way the game lags, you could run it like a Super Bowl. Truth. Riser, thank you for those gifted subs. What does that put you at? Let's see. I have to open this to see. 12. Up to the big 1, 2 into the double digits. Okay, Cop adjusting initial placement, and then we'll kick it off. Oh man. Any of you guys have big plans this weekend? Oh wait, hold on. Hold that. Okay, time for semifinal fight number 1. We're going to get to see Cop the Eileen Slayer versus Willie the Dark Player. Now, we saw Cop's Mono Light team in the last round. Does he pivot and bring in the Terra? And then what will Willie stick with? Both players are readied up, so we're ready to get into this match as soon as they start. Actually, Cop has gone back into initial placement. In true Cop fashion, found a way to delay the match a little bit more. Doing a little more initial placement, but let's do a little breakdown. Cop's magic stat is 1915. If your units are this, Locke, Engelbert, something, I think you're good. With 2700 attack, I don't think that's just all Engelbert, right? So I'm guessing it's Engelbert, Locke, something, probably Una, probably sticking with that Mono Light. If you're Willie, you're sitting here with this Joker and 2819 as your attack and magic stats. Probably that means we're going to see something similar. Now, Willie could have gone to the Cain as an option here, or could be sticking with the Promptu, but I guarantee you we're going to see Joker and Garvel. The room has disconnected, so we will remake it. Meanwhile, the gifted subs are flowing in. Merlot, $5 tip. Big plans to tip $5. Thank you, Merlot. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. And Sand Rooster with the 5 gift bomb. If you guys just got in, make sure to big thank you to the gifted sub people. Much appreciated. Did the room crash or did I disconnect? Let's go look. 70578. It looks like I can get back in the room. If the match has started, I'm going to be that's going to suck. We'll see. Okay, looks like we had a little spectator bug right there, but we are loading into the match, and it is just getting started. So our timing ends up being good. We are just getting to watch Locke put that first agility and buff luck across the team, and then we get to see Joker dropping his protect across the team as well. We're going to get that barrier up for Garvel. That barrier was absolutely clutch in Garvel's first fight, kept him alive. He turns around and wins the fight for his team. There's the courage buff onto the Engelbert, probably looking to also catch a re-raise buff from the unit to make himself one very, very hard to kill young man. And Engelbert honestly has a bit of an attitude problem. He's an edgy guy, and with courage and re-raise, you can afford to be edgy, because if you give people mouth and they come at you, you'll come back to life. It's a really cool thing that he can do. Now, we do see the Cain coming in from Willie. So what kind of damage will the piercing unit bring here on the Mono Dark team? We'll get to see it. Promptu, probably a little underperforming in the last match, gets benched for Cain. Let's see how it plays out. There's the physical shield coming up from Engelbert, so he's going to be even tankier, and it's going to be the classic double revive Cain strategy. He has courage, now he has re-raise, and like Engelbert, you're going to have to kill him 3 times. Now, unlike Engelbert, Cain is a little bit easier to kill, and Locke's going to start that process with Sky Mirage Dive. This is his limit break. It only does 3,400 damage. Maybe I have to eat my words, and this Cain is actually just tanking. I don't know. That was a tanky boy Cain over there. Joker's going to drop his hate and raise his attack, and here comes Garvel looking for that AoE damage. Detonation Blast, a 100% hit attack, takes the Locke out, but Locke has re-raise, and Engelbert begins getting a little bit chunked. Now, Engelbert can look to do Retribution Drains right here to heal himself, but he's going to pop Sentinel instead. What's going on with the range right here? I don't know, and we're going to get to see Dragon's Bane coming out from Cain. This could be a really clever team build from Willie. Here comes Dragon's Bane. It is dodged by Locke, lock and does not apply the slow to Engelbert. Just a little damage on the tank. Honestly, not a super effective turn from the Cain right there. And Locke begins chunking out the Garvel. Garvel needs to do big things in this comp. He's got those 100% hit attacks, but so does Joker if he's limit breaking, and here it is. Riot Gun comes out from Joker. This should kill the Locke, which should put the Dark Team in a pretty good place, barring Yuna shenanigans. Like, can Yuna get up there and find a re-raise for Locke, or is she going to be stuck just healing Engelbert for the rest of this fight? In my opinion, she might be looking at Engelbert healing bot for the remainder of this round. Engelbert's going to go for the Retribution Drain. That will kill Garvel and give Engelbert a little bit of HP, making this a 2v1. But it's a tank healer versus 2 carries. I like the 2 carries in that 2v1 situation, especially with the tank being low HP. And now he has cycled through both his Courage and his re-raise with a jumped Cain channeling coming at him. Okay, Yuna's going to move up, look to do a little healing. The healing's going to be too late. Cain lands, Engelbert's dead, Curaga will whiff. It heals nobody, and Cain says, poke, 2,900 damage to Yuna, who will look to Aeon Bond her way to victory. It's possible. There was a time that Yuna could Aeon Bond her way to victory, no problem. She's going to re-raise right here, and I'm just going to guess that that day is not today. We know she doesn't have a TMR heal in her pocket. She used the re-raise TMR for that, so she's probably just going to channel a Curaga right here. There it is. She's going to go back to full HP. She heals herself for 10,000 damage, but Joker hits her for her whole health bar. Yuna goes down, and Willie, the Dark Team, overcomes the Light Team. Dark gets the win. Cain, Joker, Garvel with the carry jobs. GG. Willie will move on to the finals of the top 8 draft. We've got our next match coming up next. That was a profound statement. Okay, good stuff. So, this is what we're looking at. Caisson Maverick. Caisson Maverick. Monster Energy Drinks does need to sponsor me. I know I've had Francesca out here like pushing for that too. We just got another gift bomb coming in here. Who's gift bombing? Amtf dropping that 5 gift bomb for the Twitch chat. This is like now probably one of my best days on Twitch. I've got a lot of gifted subs today. I'll just say that. You guys have been awesome today. Thank you guys. Let's say you guys, I themed my classroom Harry Potter this year. I think you guys just paid for all the Harry Potter flags I bought and hung around my room. Appreciate that. The 5th grade class appreciates your guys' work today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Way to go, team, indeed. Indeed. Okay. I don't see the room code for this one yet, so sometimes it gets lost. Yeah, so Caisson's making the room right now. I believe, okay, our board is set up. Caisson Maverick. I imagine Noctis is going to play. Prominent role in this next fight. Yeah. This could be a Noctis Wind power combo team here. Okay, 44037. Jump into the lobby real quick. What's happening in here now? Skylac is gifting subs. The gifted subs continue to flow. 5 more subs. Ace Legendary, Max Magnus, Sick Enough, and Mawo. Welcome to the church. For the children, yeah. Well, you know, they were going to get those flags anyway, but now, it's just, you know, my bank account is rejuvenated. You guys are casting Regenerate on my bank account. Yeah, the moment when I return to teaching, my streaming career takes off. I'll sit in that room and stream. That's probably against the law. They probably don't want me live streaming from inside a classroom. That would encourage kids to do really dumb stuff. Really dumb stuff. And they already do pretty dumb stuff. And I've never taught 5th grade before. So, we'll see. You remember that Jeff Foxworthy show, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? I'm going to learn this year if I'm smarter than a 5th grader. I hope so. I think so. I believe so. Okay. Maverick student's initial placement, and then we will get this one rolling. But Skylight, thank you. Everybody who's gifted subs tonight, you guys have been awesome. It's actually been hard to keep up. I feel like a big streamer. You know, because like big streamers, like, they miss subs all the time. Yeah. Like today, I'm like, man, it's hard to keep up. It's a good feeling. Sandrooster's a kindergarten teacher. I could not do that job. Sandrooster, you are doing a job that I could not do. And now I can especially say that now that I've like been around kindergarten teachers, y'all are different. You guys are different people, and I appreciate you. Okay, here comes our last semifinal match of the day. We've got Caisson versus Maverick. Caisson is running lightning, so one way or another, we're seeing those lightning units come in. But look at Maverick's team. Got those wind mages that we just saw kind of pop off. Has Noctis on the bench. That is a clever bench option if you knew you might be fighting lightning in the second round. So Maverick might have done some really clever drafting here to get an advantage. Now, if we look at what we can see Skahal, we can see Sottily. So two strong mages in slot 1, Caisson backing that up with a lot of attack, and we will see what Maverick is backing that up with as soon as we load in right now. It is the Noctis. It's Halloween Little Leela, Sottily Noctis versus Lightning. This is what we thought. Now, Lightning's really good. Lightning's really good. But remember, this is that same thing. It's left field Little Leela over by herself with a shield online versus a hate up Noctis. That hate buff on Noctis is a really clever thing. However, I'm telling you guys, Esther's OP, Charlotte's really good, and Skahal's really good. If this Noctis goes down, the win team can be in for a surprise. This team looked like it was up against the ropes in its opening round match, and then Esther just killed everybody. Will she have the same success here? Okay, Halloween Little Leela has nothing to do on her second turn. Divine Sacrament comes in, further enhancing Noctis's lightning resistance, so that's pretty OP. Bells comes in from Esther, that was really important in her last fight. She's in range to do damage now. Skahal's going to step up and begin channeling a lightning spell. This might be at Little Leela. If Little Leela survives this, she probably has a lot of fight left in her. She did. That shield coming in big. She's chunked low. Here comes Noctis. Skyhammer comes through, and, you know, that didn't exactly destroy the lightning team. The Conjure Armiger was nice. Leela's going to go Meta Magic follow-up. That actually did more damage than Noctis. And now it's Sottely's turn. He's going to go for the charm. He's going to look to charm the tank. The crucial thing here is this is Sottely going third. So if this charm lands, it did. No one is going to break it on his team unless Leela does, but Leela's probably dead. Everybody group for Esther's Bunny Bolt Blitz. This is going to be devastation across this whole team right here. Leela is down and no re-raise. Okay, it's going to be Skahal next. He's up. He's looking to channel a spell at the enemy team. He's casting. He's going to get it off. Thundaga comes out. Sottely goes down. Now, it's technically a 3v1, but Lightning Strike from Charlotte almost kills Skahal, and Noctis is going to look to follow that up with some big damage. He goes for the Esther. Noctis, wait, it works out. Esther dies. It's a 2v1. It's charmed Charlotte, who's gonna kill Skahal on this turn, and Sottely from the grave is carrying this fight. Now, Noctis goes and breaks the charm, so it's a 1v1. It's Noctis versus Charlotte. What can Charlotte do? She has 54 AP. She's gonna lower the lightning resist right here of Noctis. That's a good move if you want to win this 1v1. Noctis only has 22 AP, so what's he gonna do? He's gonna step back a ways at 1 FPS. I don't know why it drops to 1 FPS sometimes like towards the end of these fights, but Noctis will eventually do something. It's going to be Warp Bash. Charlotte blocks it. It still does 2,000 damage and debuffs her agility and defense. So that is a useful move from Noctis. Even though he broke the game, he also almost broke Charlotte, and he gives himself a shield. Noctis clearly in the lead, but out of AP. His shield will absorb this next attack from Charlotte, so she's generating AP but doing no damage. Noctis hits her for 500. Charlotte, 26 AP. She's probably going to go Lightning Strike right here. Nope, just auto attack, 705. I wonder if she's out of moves. Maybe she only had Lightning Strike enabled. And buffs. That looks like the case. 1100 damage auto attack right there. Next, it's a clever thing to do if she has units backing her up, because it will force her to close the gap on the enemy. But if she ends up in the rare 1v1 duel against step back, warp bash Noctis, she's going to lose the fight because she can't break his shield. We'll see. Lightning Strike does come in there. Noctis going to Blade Toss, 1100 damage. Turns are going to run out after this. Noctis wins. Charlotte, low HP. Noctis just outlasts her. And it ends up in just a wet noodle fight, warp around, auto attack off. I think if Charlotte had other moves enabled, she might have won that fight. Charm was the difference. That charm turned that fight on its head, and Maverick picks up the win. Sottily. I mean, poor Skahal. Guys, can Skahal ever catch a break? The dude does good things, and his own team kills him. His own team kills him. And I'm not talking about the development team at Square Enix. I'm talking about Charlotte. Anyway, we've got the grand finals coming up next. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the bracket. It's going to be Willy Goats versus Maverick. Let's do it. Okay. Poor Skahal, though, for real. Like, Skahal just, nobody loves the guy. Okay, so that's set up. No elemental advantages or disadvantages at all in the finals. That's awesome. Now, as far as titles go, Willy does not possess Goddess, or, you know, what's it called? Champion of the Goddess, and neither does Maverick. So we're giving out a new title tonight. We will crown a new Cup Series champion in like 10-ish minutes. Probably a lot less than that. If the fight takes 10 minutes, well, then we spent the whole time in 1 FPS slap mode, like Charlotte versus Noctis was. All right, let's get into the lobby. 93900. 93900. All right. Man, you know what's sad? Is like, I'm probably going to do that to the elementary school kids. Like, somebody's going to ask a question, I'm going to be like, all right. And they're going to be like, why are you talking like that? Like, Matthew McConaughey? And they'll be like, he does car commercials? They're like, yeah, he's weird. Yeah, that's the point. And I guess I'm weird for doing that. Yeah, Caisson should be everyone's inspiration for Lightning teams. Absolutely. I wish I would have matched against him in the first round. I would have had a chance. Probably would have lost. The Esther probably just 1v3s me. But I promise I wouldn't have used Charm. That's what Matthew McConaughey says, not me. Just to be clear. Does he say that? I don't know. Halloween Frederica is really cool. I thought about using her, but I actually don't know what my Esper Residence situation looks like on her. And I would not have had time to raise her Resonance by 10. I have some Espers on her, but I went with Big Daddy Moraga and Zazon instead. Woo. Yeah, do it. If you want to play Skahal, I think you're not gonna hate it. Yes, Ray, I agree. Everyone is weird unless proven otherwise. I run it, especially kids, right? Kids are weird as hell. They just are. That's the quote. I'm not saying that quote out loud because then I will have said it on video. I'm not saying that, but that's the quote and I remember it now. Zalk, welcome in. I lost in the first round. Believe it or not, Eileen can't beat Light Evade. Who knew? Who knew? I tried to run Eileen into lock Engelbert Yuna and I lost. It was a shocker to everybody, but, you know. Welcome back, Zalk. I hope whatever was wrong got resolved, and you are then you're ready to watch finals. Because we got a spicy one. And finally, I got to see Charm do big things. I got to see Charm do what I've always wanted to see Charm do, which was like win an important match. That was nice. That was nice. Today was the sad day for me in school. Oh, wait. Everybody's ready. Hold on. All right. Okay. Grand finals. Here we go. Willie versus Maverick. Dark versus the Sottily Halloween Little Leela team. Like, how does that fare? We're going to find out. Keeping the Kane in. So Willie going with, he's going to keep Promptu on the bench and roll once again with probably the double revive Kane. Now, Maverick has gone to his bench and brought back out Classy Glassy. She gets the hate. She gets the re-raise. Leela playing left field again, right? Leela's that baseball player on the Little League team who just like isn't good, knows she's not good, and is just staying out of everybody's way. That's a good thing to do. You know, it's fun to be outside picking like the weeds in left field, and everybody appreciates you for it. Way to contribute to the team. I have a feeling though that this little Leela might bring another contribution before the end. We'll see. Now, here's Sottily. He's already given the tank buff to Glassy. He's going to also give her the elemental resist buff and begin moving into DPS range. Glassy channeling a buff herself. I believe they are, they're not quite in Kane's range yet. So he's going to give himself that re-raise and continue to move forward. Garvel does have detonation blast range on Sottily. That will hit him about, 40% of his HP. Glassy going to give herself the casting speed buff, and here comes Leela in range for the meta magic. Decent damage onto Garvel and Kane right here, and we are off to the races in this finals. Joker's not in range yet, so he's going to buff. Here comes Sottily. Does he look for the charm again? He does not. Instead, he goes Rush Not Thy Fate, and he takes away one of Kane's 3 lives. Glassy steps forward. She's channeling a spell. She goes Geo Absorption. There goes Garvel, and there goes the second of Kane's lives. Kane hanging on by a thread, and Leela's here, and she says, "Ow, woo!" And Kane says, "Oh man, I'm dead 3 times. Sottily? OP? I think so. Rush Not Thy Fate." Joker takes a little bit of damage. It's Glassy's turn again. She's channeling a spell. Joker, my friend, you got 3,200 HP in a dream. Here comes the limit break. Is it a triple kill? It will hit all 3. I don't think it triple kills, right? No, it did a lot of damage. If the other 2 units could have set that up, Joker might have knocked him down. But instead, Joker is standing on a pedestal with 3 mages looking at him, and one of them is Halloween Little Leela. And if we know anything about Halloween Little Leela, she has no soul. She's going to use her limit break for ultimate embarrassment finishing move. Drop the space pumpkin down. 4,800 damage. Joker goes down, and Maverick is the winner. Maverick will pick up the new title, the Champion of the Goddess, for the Discord channel. GG. There it is. Maverick, the also sometimes referee for Friday Night Fights on Fridays, running the tournament behind the scenes. Francesca filled in for him today because he was playing, and not only was he playing, he was winning. Wind picks up the win. GG Maverick. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, everybody else who played. Special shout out to all the people gifting subs today. We were popping off on Twitch. Probably my best day on Twitch with all those gifted subs. Love you guys. Thank you for that. And thank you, everybody, for just watching, being here today, whether it was live or watching the VOD on YouTube. If you want to play in Friday Night Fights, there's a link to my Discord in the description of this video. Click that. We will start a brand new Cup series next month. Probably start it next Friday. I think I might have an after school event on Friday, which might delay it a week. So either Friday, this coming up Friday, or the next one, we will have a it'll be anything goes that week. So stay tuned to the Discord. Make sure to tag yourself as a tournament player. I feel like I've gone on a very long description of things right here. So I'm going to wrap it up with have a great weekend, everybody. And I will catch you next time. Peace. GG. We did it, guys. Great tournament. Great tournament. Luke, get in here. You got to play. Get in here. All right, that was a lot. That was real good. That was real good. Congrats, Maverick. Let's give you Papiatri. Welcome, Poppy. Welcome. Thank you for following. Okay, let's give Maverick his title. Champion of the Goddess. Boom. Maverick with that fancy Eileen purple tag, baby. There it is. He's in it. So there it is. Yep. Francesca, I did just read your message. I will address that right now. So look, guys, if you were watching, we had Zalk dropped it kind of the last minute. Now, I did hit up Ace, who was next on the list, and was ready to put him in. When Ace hadn't responded by time, I was going to just have that be a forfeit for Zalk, because that's typically what we've done in the past. I know some other people on the list might have wanted to play instead. Instead of forfeiting, I just drafted an Eileen team, which, you know, lost, but was more fun to watch than a forfeit. So that's just the decision I made. If you were maybe like 4th or 5th down the substitute list and you might have been angry that I didn't pick you, sorry, I had to make a choice on the spot. That's the choice I went with. And since myself and a few other people run these things just ourselves with a no, when somebody drops at the last minute, we have to make very fast choices. I went next down the list and then just decided that I was going to give Ace the whole time to respond. He didn't come back in time. So instead of dropping Zalk and just having a pass, I decided to play just so we had that for the video. That's the choice I made. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. That is what it is. So there you go. If you were watching and care about that. Boom. Apparently some people were complaining. So there you go. All right. Yep. Okay, so now we need to pick our map for the next week. We're going to do Kingdoms, guys. We're going to run Kingdoms again. Now, it's not going to be like Kingdoms was before. The last time we did Kingdoms, it was like not a cup series, right? So we just did like straight Kingdoms and it was like a 1 week thing. I will add, yeah, Francesca, I was getting that error all day as well. Like, challenge.com is jacked up today. So I'll try as well. Sometimes it saves it anyway. So even though you're getting the error, a lot of times it's also worked. You just don't see it yet. That's how it was doing for me anyway. Let's pick our map. So we're playing Kingdoms. If you don't know what Kingdoms is, basically week 1 will be anything goes like always. Week 2 and 3, the rule sets will be based around only being able to play characters from the same kingdom. So like Leonis, Horn, Ovis, those kind of places, right? This is a much requested one. I'll figure out a way to make it work for 2 different rule sets, right? We might do Kingdoms and Rainbow Kingdoms. The thing with Rainbow Kingdoms, I've had a lot of people like message me that as an idea. Some kingdoms might not have a variety of elements. So here, let me show you. Let's pick a map. Let's pick the map first. Okay. I want to go with one of the newer maps because, you know, fun. Here we go. Here's our maps. We've got... Now, we're not going to do Rundall Gate because I don't know if it's fixed. And we just did a gate. So, do we want to do Underground Ruins 3? Do we want to do Ancient Ruins 8? Yeah, Ace, that might be what we do. We might do something with an MRUR mix. And Flurfish, that is also an idea I had thought about. Instead of doing Rainbow Elements, do Rainbow Kingdoms. So do Mono Kingdom 1 week, Rainbow Kingdom the next week. That could be cool. Okay. Let me check out this one. I kind of like... I believe this was a map I enjoyed, but I think it's very similar to the map we just played. So I want to look at it. I don't know, this map's kind of different. What do you guys think of this map? So Darth Sudicus, we cannot do cost limited that is anything but units, because there's no way to see it. Hierarchy, I have to think about that. I'm thinking they might just be gone all week. Like, Crystal Warriors do not... If Crystal Warriors cannot exist in this. Because, like, if they do, if you can play Crystal Warrior Nation, what do you run? Joom, Velis, Astrius, and just run everybody over? Collab units are typically banned. Barrel Gaming. I like this map. Like, the initial placement options are really clever. Like, I like that there's these little side spots over here. You could also group up in the middle. Range height plays a big deal. Let's run this. I like this map. Let's do this map. Okay. So map is going to be... Yes, okay. If Tactics comes out, we will keep them in as Ivalies, sure. So Underground Ruins 2. I'll do my boomer thing and write that on paper. Okay. Now let me show you how I'm going to decide who's in what nation. Yeah, paper, right? Weird. Okay. Here's how you decide this. You click on a unit, you go to their description. My phone is in like dark mode on my phone, so I can't even really see it. You click this, you click info, and it says, okay, Tomb Raider was a bad place to start. It says Relation Leonis. So I am going by what the game says. I'm going by what the game says. That's how I'm going to pick it. So, unaffiliated, Little Leela the Bold. We'll go with Little Leela's base. So Leonis, right? Farplane? Nope. Persona 5? Do we keep the meme teams? Sand Rooster? Usually, yes. Usually collab units kingdoms means you cannot run collab. But like, I'm thinking about just letting these, like if you want to run Persona 5 kingdom, I'll just put Tokyo and let Persona 5 in. But no, Joker's played all the time, banned. FFBE, banned. No, okay, we could do this. Something we could do is FFBE is a kingdom. What do you think about that? Theo's Moyan Tour, thank you for the Amazon Prime sub. Welcome to the church. Yeah, if we ran collab, it would be like I would put Tokyo and have Persona 5 units be from Tokyo, right? Something like that. Maverick, thank you for rejoining as that Saint of Eileen for 4 months over on YouTube. So like Final Fantasy VI could be a kingdom. You would have to only run units from FF6 though. So those three. Farplane is not a kingdom. Heinlar. Farm doesn't have a kingdom? Because where's Farm from? Horn. Final Fantasy IV. Leonis. FFBE. Farplane again. Wazette. 15. Wazette. So this is how I decide. This is how I decide where people are from. I just use what the game says. God, wait a second. Okay, here's what I'm going to do with the unaffiliated people. I'm probably just going to give them to Ovis. Because if you're noticing, Ovis does not exactly have a lot. So I might just give them to Ovis. I gave Gilgamesh to Ovis in the past. We still have not seen an Ovis. Notice that. Yeah, Gilgamesh, space, he comes from like heaven or whatever. Crystal Sanctum. Leonis annexes Persona 5. No. Leonis does not need help. Neither does Horn. There's a lot of unaffiliated. Okay. So I will go through and make a spreadsheet of this. At some point. Soon. I'll probably do it at school. Seems like a good thing to do while I'm at work, you know. Farm is from Farm. She is named after her kingdom. She's the last of it. Is that true? Oh, right. Riser. He does have the girls. He has Whisper, Grace, and Murmur. And he has Gargas, who synergizes with him pretty well. And the other guy. You know, the two BDSM guys. You know what I'm talking about. Durando. Yes, Durando. Yeah. Old Durando. True. I will figure out. I might throw the unaffiliateds in with Ovis just to give Ovis a chance. If I fill out that spreadsheet and all of a sudden Ovis is just broken. Ruinstern is also from the Sanctum. Yeah, that's true. I will bench some of the unaffiliated people. So there will be a guide for who goes where. There will be at least a spreadsheet. So we'll do that. Okay. Gentlemen and ladies, thank you so much for being here tonight. It is 7:30 almost, which is normal quitting time. So we timed it really well. I'm sure someone that we know is online that we can raid. How about Degen TP? What does the TP stand for in Degen TP? The world may never know. You guys might know. I probably should know. But we're going to throw a raid Degen's way. For the YouTube folks, I'm going to kick it back to the starting soon screen and run an ad break. So thank you for being here, YouTube folks. Here comes the ad. If you're a member, you don't have to watch the ad. You don't have to watch the ad. You just close the window, honestly. But there we go. For the Twitch people, let's go to Degen. Thank you for everybody today. It was awesome. And I will see you all next time. Peace.